there are one or two claims that are right.
That are right. How do you know?
So there's a song that I think was Wizkid that sampled it. You understand? And in fact, he didn't even disguise the words much. It's just that the tone and the way it was sung.
Sorry. What Wizkid song?
I can't remember the song, but basically.
I don't think there's any song.
There is.
Please.
There is.
No, if you say there is, we can't just.
Okay, so
we can't move past that point
now.
Until we find
Blackface.
It's very hard to move past that point, man. The song title, and if possible, let's have a snippet. You know. Because I think it's just being too over the top on his claims. You know, because a typical basis for what I'm saying.
So
let's analyze it ourselves.
But Nigeria is a crime scene. Do you understand? Nigeria is a crime scene.
Don't they allude to all those?
No, serious.
Vague.
Generalization
of.
I'm sorry to say this.
I do a lot of facts. Let us investigate this crime scene.
What about Bajue? Do you understand?
But that's not to say you go around claiming things that are not.
No.
You have to be able to prove. You have to be able to prove your. Because Nigeria is a crime scene does not mean that.
They represent Nigeria in
that everybody is committing a crime against you.
I get the money past your mama.
Bro, there is nothing new on that creativity.
We just said that.
But there are a lot of things. What's the word?
I beg, can we dig out that song?
Please just type the song in contention between Wizkid and.
I'm sorry, it will be hard to accept what you're saying if we cannot demonstrate it here, because I remember. On that podcast, he called Ojo Legba, and called the title of his own track that Wizkid stole whatever from.
What did they do, Kanye West?
I went on my own to do the findings, and I didn't find anything. I couldn't find one semblance like this between the two songs.
Let me just use this name.
The only truth that I think exists in his claim is the fact that he originally did African Queen. From what I gather, and there are a few things that point me to that. A few things that point me to that conclusion. He went ahead and did his version.
Well, I can't find it now. But by the time, see, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I think we should not be. Let's not encourage bad behavior. Do you get my point? What is wrong? So, for instance, if copyright says, I'm coming.
Sorry to interject.
Let me finish.
What is wrong? What is wrong is wrong. When we have all agreed that there's a wrong.
Let me finish. Let's be civilized here. We are in front of the camera.
Wait,
good.
I interjected for a reason.
No. Let me finish my line of thought, because as you interject, I'll lose my track, and you can take it in another direction. Do you get my point? We're civilized.
No, because you're making an assumption that I need to correct before you progress too far.
Land.
What is wrong is when there is a consensus that there has been a wrong.
What is
I just thought to correct that assumption.
What is IP infringement? IP infringement is when I have done something.
Yeah.
And whether released or unreleased, but I've done something copyrighted, right? Thrown it out there. Do you get?
Yes.
Now, maybe and when does these things happen? Do you get my point? So artists go for, let's say they go for a performance. Okay, this is my new song, it's not been released, blah 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 blah. Then you like the tone, even if it's the tone that you take. Do you get my point? Even if it's the tone that you take, or you steal the entire thing. Do you get my point? Because you're a bigger artist. Do you understand?
Yeah.
You now use it. Do you get? Now, I will take the Sound Sultans route if I were Blackface. Do you get my point? Somehow, see, let me tell you.
So in other words, you're saying there's some truth
Yeah,
in the fact that Ojo Elegba
no.
Ojo
It
Elegba
wasn't. So what I heard
was stolen from Blackface.
See, what I heard. I can't find it. What I heard, there were similarities
Between Ojo Elegba
but no
and a Blackface's track.
I can't remember the track. I can't remember the track of what's it called? I can't remember the track of
Okay.
Wizkid. But
If you cannot remember
the moment I'm coming now.
Wait now, you've had the floor for a bit now. Let me say my piece.
No.
Look,
Wait.
No. Wait. You've had a bit.
No. Wait.
The song he referred to personally.
Wait.
If you cannot remember that, at least we can use what he said personally as the basis. He called Ojo Elegba, and he called the title of his own track, right? You can't remember the ones you are talking about. Let us talk about the ones he mentioned.
Okay.
On the particular podcast he did recently. He said Wizkid stole Ojo Elegba.
Did you hear this?
What's the name? What's the title of that? His own.
Did you hear the song?
I paused the podcast, went to Google, and did my research.
Okay.
Baba,
it was different.
Unless
it was different.
my hearing is beginning to fail me.
No. So what
I could not draw any line.
What I heard.
I couldn't draw any line.
Point? The lyrics were similar. Do you understand? The tone was off. Do you get my point?
I don't think we can dwell on this. Because it's an assumption.
No. It wasn't.
You have to call the song.
It's not.
Where the
like
lyrics
I said, I couldn't find it.
And then there is no crux. Then there's no crux.
So the moment I heard it, AY, the moment you hear it, you won't argue.
See, Deji, if you cannot find those songs,
I
forget.
said the moment it's because you've not heard it.
We need to find the songs.
You've not heard it. The moment I heard it, I was ashamed because I'm a Wizkid fan. I'm a Wizkid fan. Do you get my point? I'm a. See, let me tell you.
Deji,
I can die for Wizkid.
No,
do you understand?
But what you're saying right now,
what he did,
it's not even tenable. You know why it's not tenable? In this context of discussion,
what's not tenable?
You have to call that title.
And so that's the problem.
Because you are talking about something that you have heard.
Like I said,
I've called a title.
See
that Blackface
in
himself
fact, somebody
mentioned.
Wait. Somebody posted it online.
Can we find it online?
Somebody posted it online.
So can we find it online?
What? My phone is there.
So if there's no reference, then there's no point. There's no point dwelling on it. I'm telling you,
I have heard it.
that he called the songs that he called. He called the title of his own song and called Ojo Elegba, and that one stole from the other.
We can be.
I went on my own and did the research. Nothing there.
I think you're biased towards Blackface, and it's fine.
Okay, so what would be the reason for my bias? Sorry,
it is fine.
Well, what do you think is the motive for my bias?
Sometimes it could be that the other artists are bigger than him.
Okay, so how is that? Why should that be a bias for me?
No.
A bias is a personal. So what personal interest do you think I have?
No.
There's a semblance between.
The sample, not be. It's not a. There's a semblance. The sample. Now the problem is Blackface might not have very good PR.
So that's for all I know. He could have also come out to say
no.
For
So
all I know,
so-
he could have come out to sing.
so
the
the
song
good
and say,
thing
I
is-
did it 10 years ago.
Yeah.
No.
Where is evidence?
Yes.
so the good thing
He should
is
sing his own. He should
now
sing
solid.
album.
Solid.
Now
Where is the album?
no run
Did
away.
you stop referring to
No,
something
wait.
Did you release this song?
hear it.
to it?
So what's the title of the song? My brother.
Yeah.
My brother.
You get my point.
I say make I tell you something.
You get my point.
I know.
I can also
I
come
know-
out and say,
See,
Facts.
you
Rules
said
the day.
I said this. 10
That's
years
where
ago.
I start.
Where is
Facts,
evidence?
That's why I say we
Where's
cannot
evidence?
cannot dwell on.
As far as you
Baroque.
know.
see,
Now,
I go stop this thing.
As
Baroque.
You just talk something to vex me now.
Baroque.
See,
Wait
down
now.
now.
Sit down.
No.
Down.
Wait,
Now,
I talk with vex you.
wait.
Wait till I talk with vex you.
Listen to something I want to say. So, don't act like children of this generation.
Baba, wait till you talk now, I ain't vex me. Wait till I talk with vex you. I just said something simple that
Make
where
I
is
talk
evidence?
now. Make I talk. So, don't forget that there was a point in time that this group was a very big group.
What group?
The Two-Face group. And Blackface, do you know after they split, they don't release album. Blackface release. What's it called? Face release. Do you get my point? So you cannot tell me that he released singles. He released an album. Do you get my point? How are you sure that that's not part of the album?
The podcast people that
You
were
might not
there.
have heard it.
The podcast guys that were
Because
there.
I don't see. Let me tell you, for Plantation Boys, now only maybe 3 songs out of those Plantation Boys. Now I know, and they released a full album.
And so what?
So because I don't know it doesn't mean that they didn't sing songs.
Wait.
Do you understand? So this one they are saying, no evidence. No. The first thing is you're not even sure whether it was released or not.
Are you
Of
sure
course.
that he released it or
No,
not? Are you sure that he
He's not
did it
saying
or
he's
not?
sure. He's asking you, are you sure? He's not saying that he is sure.
I'm saying, are you also sure?
Don't put the body.
Let's
on
sit here.
for me.
Oh yeah, let's listen.
Don't put the body on proof on me.
Wait.
This is a song. Do you get my point? The beat is similar. The lyrics is.
This is weird. Sit down.
Okay, so for me, the similarity is majorly in the chord progression. Okay, it's a chord progression. Wizkid had a different delivery of the song, you know, but I could hear the similarity just in the chord progression and the feel. Okay, the producer who made Ginger was able to probably recreate that feel of Blackface's song, you know, and I think that's the same thing for Joa and the Ikebe Nasuka.
The
It's the
second one
same
I
chord
heard too, I was
progression,
ashamed.
similar bounce, but of course Ashake's delivery was totally different from Blackface's delivery. Okay, the melody was different, every other thing was different. For Uju Elegba, I can't find any similarity. I tried my best to listen to the similarity as a musician, as a music critic.
You know, I said it.
I couldn't find any.
That one, no.
Out of my way, and he mentioned it.
I don't know.
There was
He
no
said it.
similarity.
It's not matter what I know.
Wait, now.
Blackface himself laid
Like I
claim.
said,
It takes me.
Like I
It
said,
takes.
to an infringement.
like I said,
It takes me back to my argument
Like I
that
said.
if there's evidence and you can sue, if you have evidence,
Yes, sir.
why is he not suing?
So here's the
He
thing.
said Ashake, he said Wiz. Why are you not suing?
No. So here's the thing there.
Yes,
Here's the
sir.
thing. So
Yes, a good question.
whether I would like see. Okay, now
Fantastic question, man.
we've listened to one now that is similar. Do you get my point? The
And
one
we've
I
also proven that
the one I listened
he laid a false claim
the
to.
one I listened to was the lyrics was the same. The tone was the same.
Can you call
Do
the
you
title
get
of
my
that
point?
song?
Like I said, it exists. Not like they pulled this one out.
Just like they have also told you now that he called one that
Okay,
was false.
so let's base it on this one. That's this.
No, let's base it on the one that was false. Why should we base it on this one?
No. So that's it. You're trying to be clever by half.
How?
You're trying to be clever by.
Don't
okay,
insult me.
They have
Don't
played.
talk direct. Don't talk
they
to the
have-
side of your
No,
mouth.
no. They
You
have
try to be clever
played-
by half.
They have
Why
played-
should we base it on what you want us to base it on?
No,
I have told you
okay.
that Blackface himself.
You and I do not have anything other than what he has just played. I mean,
I
our
have-
producer has just played one, right? You played one. I can't find my own.
And in what he played, there's also a reference to a
So-
false claim.
And so,
So why don't we base it on that false claim?
okay, so here's the
Because
thing.
if we
Here's
base
the
it
thing.
on this guy's judgment from that video,
Eh.
the same guy said he checked Ojo Elegba and there was no semblance there.
Yes,
So
okay.
which are we basing it on?
So here's the thing, yeah.
So why should we not? So
Was there a
because
theft?
because I've told you,
Was there a theft?
to-
Yes or no?
do not forget.
Okay. Was there ever a theft?
So if you are a
Yes
judge, if you are a judge in a court of law, what you have heard is enough for you to come to that conclusion.
No, so here's the thing.
don't jump.
No, I'm not jumping.
You're jumping now.
My friend,
See,
I have not
what
jumped.
you have gathered now, if you were a judge, is it enough to pronounce a theft or not?
Is there?
You need more evidences
Has
now.
there-
And which brings us
Has
to the
there
point
been
of,
a theft?
look, okay, no, you tell me.
Oh, good.
As a judge,
Ginger, was the ginger similar? Yes or no?
is it similar?
Good. So what I'm saying is that okay. So I've not heard Ojo Elegba. Do you understand?
You have not heard
I've
it.
not heard his own version of Ojo Elegba.
Are you saying
am
until you
coming
hear it?
now. Wait, so I'm not going to take the one that I have not heard. Do you get my point? I'm coming. Let's be logical about it. I'm not going to take the one that I've not heard.
Yeah.
This ginger that they just played now.
Yes.
Do you get my point? Is similar.
Yes.
It's enough to say, look, you need to do the right thing when it comes to intellectual property. Do you get my point? Do the right. See, it doesn't cost anything.
You are jumping again.
I'm.
No, see the jump with the jump
Okay,
now.
what is the
because you are not willing to even explore
what is
other
the jump?
instances.
What
Just
is
this
the jump?
one is what you want
What
to
is
call
the
your
jump?
conviction
Yeah.
on.
Okay, so what
Now
is
they
the
have
jump?
asked you that when did he sing that song? When did he sing that song?
Like I said, I do not know.
Good. So why are you saying do what is right? What,
I do not know.
And which brings us back
somebody
to
has dug it out.
that
So it exists.
that they have made false
Somebody
claims.
Somebody yes. Let's assume. No. Let's assume.
So
yes.
why are you quick to overlook that?
Look, one was false.
The digging out
See.
has pointed to two things. That there is a similarity between one that is said and that there is false accusation in the other one.
So here's the thing.
So which are you dwelling on?
So here's the thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which are you dwelling on?
Was there stealing?
And
Wait.
I say what you have is not enough to pronounce if there's a stealing or not.
So
why are you biased?
It's ginger.
Why are you biased?
It's
now?
ginger. It's the ginger thing. Is it similar?
How can you prove? Can you prove?
The ginger thing?
Can you prove
similar?
the history
Yes.
of production
So,
of the two songs?
Yeah.
Can you prove the history of production of the two songs?
We're going to.
That's why I told you that
We
you do
are
not have
going-
enough to pronounce that this judgment you are quick to pronounce.
We are going.
You don't have enough.
See, well, let me tell you, you're trying to.
You don't have enough.
It's the typical Nigerian attitude.
See, stop generalizing matters.
It's the typical Nigerian
Dwell on what you have.
It's the typical Nigerian attitude.
Baba, dwell on what you have. Dwell on what you have.
One is wrong. One is wrong. So therefore, the one that is it nullifies the one that is right. And I'm saying that is in itself. Let me tell you, it makes it a crime. Do you get my point?
What's the crime?
The crime is the ginger one is similar. You are saying no.
So there's
wait,
no crime in falsely
wait.
alleging.
So here's the thing.
Do you know it's a crime to falsely allege something?
But ginger is similar.
Eh?
What are we even talking about? What are we talking
Similar,
about?
Abi?
No. Okay, so
They can't ask you, say, prove the history of prove the production history of both songs.
So let me ask a question.
Can you prove the production history of both songs?
So why should that be
To know which comes first.
Why?
What if after the Wizkid Ginger now you go singing on?
Really?
Yes, until you can prove that.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, no problem.
What's really?
No problem.
Yes, no.
No problem. Yeah, we
Look, you cannot come on a podcast that is seen by millions of people and you lay a claim that is false.
see.
That has put a big dent in anything you want to say. So it means that whatever you say afterwards, after I discovered that you have made a false claim,
It's a
with a pinch of salt.
Good. And
With a pinch of salt.
Like I said,
from that point on.
I used to.
As he mentioned Ojo Legba, I
Okay,
said, Ojo Legba.
Have you finished?
I've not finished.
Okay, finish.
I went out of my way, spent a good time trying to look for similarities between these. None. At that point, I even lost interest in everything he was saying.
Okay. Have you finished? Have you finished? Do you have anything more to say?
Say what you have to say.
Okay, good. Please, I appreciate if you don't interrupt me.
No, if it don't call for.
No. No, if not, there's no point for this.
If
appreciate
not call
if
for, I will interject. Forget for. See, it is a cross section. Is it a?
There's no point.
Is it a?
Anyway, the long and short of it is that
Yes.
you see, the IP theft in Nigeria as a whole. Do you get my point? There has been claims and counterclaims. Do you get? Now, when Blackface started this whole and they stole my song, I initially thought it was out of jealousy. I initially thought, okay, so this guy will not allow the new school rest. Do you get my point? Until I ran through a caption Sunday. The guy puts this thing with Blackface talk are true. So I now, in fact, you know how they first put a banner, then you now have to swipe. And I listened to it. I was like, damn. This thing is what's it called? It's too close to home. Now, because I've written. See, I have a script.
Yeah, producer, please.
I have a script.
Can you both dig up Ed Sheeran, the
I
Ed
have a
Sheeran
script.
case? Just say the Ed Sheeran copyright claim recently.
I have a.
Are you familiar with the Ed Sheeran case?
I'm coming.
No, because I can see.
I
I can.
have a script.
No, I can see the end. I can see the end.
I have a script.
Yes.
I have a script.
Yes.
It's a musical, and it's on the works of the artists of old. Do you get my point? Now, I remember when I started listening, when I became very musically conscious in the 90s. Do you get my point? So one day I was playing these songs, I was singing them, jamming them, and my mom came into my room and like that I should put the noise down, that my music is too loud, so I reduced the music. You understand? So the next thing she told me that, like, Atigbori. When you said Atigbori, I was like, I want to let you.
You see anything?
So the next thing, there was a song what's it called? My mom brought out an album that was in the house. Do you understand? We had that turntable. Turntable, yeah. My mom played it.
Carlin was in the courtroom for
See,
today's
you
testimony.
need to hear about this, Ed
Not
Sheeran.
long after
What Bella Court, right? For you know how he proved
was on the stand
his
with his
innocence.
guitar.
He
briefly
brought
playing
his
songs
guitar
as part of his testimony.
because a particular melody in his song resembles one popular song like that. And he came and proved how easy it was to hit those notes. That was how he won that case. And the judge ruled that there was no theft.
Okay, so here's the thing.
And if you listen to the songs,
Yeah,
if you listen to the song,
here's the
you
thing.
could have sworn by your
Okay.
blood that look,
No.
Ed Sheeran stole this song.
So
But he
here-
came to the court with his guitar.
Here's the thing. He didn't back it up. He didn't back it up with lyrics from what you just said.
What I say?
So the gingers.
What I say?
the-
So come again.
He didn't. So
How is that consequential to what we're talking about?
So-
Lyrics.
Here's the thing.
It's not lyrics we're talking
The
about though.
tone and the lyric for Ginger
Mm.
and a Blackface song is the same.
I say you listen to this Ed Sheeran's case now. Somebody that was charged for
Was the
for
lyric-
millions of dollars.
Did he sing?
You
the
don't
lyrics?
even you say now lyrics now you feel copyright.
No, and they come now. Wait, they come. So, only if he
And this
tone
lyrics,
job, only if he tone job, right? But about the match
Tone,
and
lyrics.
the lyrics. Back
No.
You can establish a case of
Any that one. Did you know they talk with you?
You
don't
can
know now.
establish a.
Either one, melody or lyrics. Either one. So what are you trying to say now? To cover up your own inadequacies. So it must be the two before you can make a claim.
No, what I'm saying is that.
Either one.
So,
And what he was charged
yes.
for was for the melody.
melody.
And he
I'm
came to court to prove
Yes,
that look,
that was easy to.
I can
prove.
hit this melody with my eyes closed.
That was easier to prove than when the
It's
lyrics
the
and the
melody now.
now the same.
So are you saying that Ginger lyrics now ain't
you're
Blackface
not,
song?
you are not listening to what I'm saying.
Anybody in this case, the melody now.
You are not listening. That's for his own. That's for.
In this Blackface's case.
No, now lyrics.
No.
Play it again. Play it again.
What are you saying?
Play
It's even consequential whether like lyrics or
Play it
melody.
again.
Either of the two.
Play it again. Play.
Neither of the two, Deji.
Control your
Why for you say?
Control your
You
emotions.
control what you are
Play
saying.
it again.
With
Play it again.
emotions.
Play it again. Play it again.
So wait,
Play it again.
why are you pandering to lyrics now? So what's the wrong lyrics
I'm
like?
pandering to both. I'm saying that
Either of the two,
Ed
you
Sheeran's
can lay
case-
claim on either of the two.
a Sharon's case is different because it was just the melody. I'm saying that Ginger own is the melody and the lyrics.
So you are telling me that it's the lyrics for Ginger, Nine Blackface singing in your song.
Listen to it. Listen to it.
No, this guy don't let jam now.
Okay, so for me,
Why is it the same lyrics?
Usually,
No. Let's end this, I beg. How can you say the same lyrics?
But the
It's different. So now what Blackface sing exactly be that?
What's the back of singing that?
Did you stop it?
Wait, play him now.
End of show.
Play him.
No.
Play him from the.
Wait for here, Kokoro for here. How can you say that the same
Okay,
lyrics?
so now melody too. Now lyrics.
You just want the panda. Twist and turn, kill up. So you are now so quick to say there's a theft. No. Not only a premature music critic, not going to talk like that.
Whatever the case.
Not be quick to say there's a theft.
Whatever the case. What I'm
Because
saying-
melodies are out there.
So here's the problem.
This guy,
In
you
Nigeria.
see that Ed Sheeran case,
In Nigeria, we get away with
He said
murder.
it to say they find him guilty. If you don't he talk. He said to say they find him guilty because the guy was so damn sure that he didn't steal any shit. He said he would destroy all the musical equipment we ever get for his life. He came to court. They court, look, with my legs I can hit these notes. And when I just said, oh boy, he didn't steal nada. So it's not enough to say because you hear them. say there's a theft. Let's do what is right.
No.
See, all those generalization, I didn't even vex me.
It's not a
that Nigeria is a crime scene.
See,
so Baba, base your stuff on facts.
See, there are,
and the one
Is it
that
the first time?
the one that he mentioned himself, Ojo Elegba, Baba, nothing. Call all the music critics in this world, they won't find a semblance.
Do you remember a case
Don't find a semblance.
where there was a song and the next one we traced it to Obesere? Do you remember that case? No, it wasn't a case. Collinton.
My stance is not that it does not happen, no. That's something else you are saying, no. In this case, that's why there's context.
When you said something.
Case that
you said.
yeah.
Good. You said that.
I'm not saying it does not happen, no.
Wait.
Don't get me wrong.
So you said that I'm generalizing.
You do that a lot.
And I came and I
generalize.
And I brought a situation.
And most of it's enough for you to just run with your conclusion.
I'm over. Because you won't let me talk.
No, you generalize
Let me
too
talk.
much. You generalize too much.
No, you won't let me talk.
And you put that over facts.
You won't let me talk.
You rather
I
not
bring
go with your generalization.
Wait,
when facts they stare you in the eyes.
like I said, I brought some
stereotypes that you they use.
I brought a situation now. I said, okay, in the case of Zazu, right? Not once did he mention Collington. Do you get my point?
And as Collington come out to tell you that he did not take permission from the
Wait, I am coming now. Just let me what's it called? Normally, when you do that kind of thing, there's a, how will I put it? There's a what's the word? There's what do they call this thing now?
Credits. How do you give credit? Must you mention the person's name in the song?
I'm not saying you
can give credit.
What I'm saying is that
different ways.
Collington may take it as a, what's it called? Might have taken it as a, what's it called? As a compliment that that this new.
What if he took permissions properly?
So like I said,
how would you know?
He's not the first one. He's not the first one, and he's not going to be the last one. There are several of such instances.
My sense is not
what
that
I'm saying is that
happen.
What I'm saying is that you see, we've not developed to the point where intellectual property, right, laws are taken seriously. Do you get my point? We've not gotten to that stage. There's just a few IP lawyers here and there.
You see what I'm saying about generalization? That you do it impulsively.
So
now you have brought up Zazu's case, and you have quickly moved past it by generalizing again. How did you know Zazu did not take permission for using that thing?
How did I know that?
Yes.
It is until when the person that so in Nigeria's case, it's until when the person that owns the final the original work come out and say you have stolen from me. That's when everybody will know.
See why you're generalizing? Because the instances you use cannot point to whether you took proper permission or not.
Most times, because we don't know.
They use valid analogies.
See,
that's why I say you are generalizing. Okay, because you're assuming that Zazu did not take permission from Collington.
But so I'm generalizing.
Yes.
But it happens.
Who is saying it doesn't happen?
You're saying.
Is that what I'm saying? That it does not happen?
You said I'm generalizing.
Yes.
But it happens.
But because it happens does not mean it will happen in a particular context now.
Anyway, so
that's what I mean. I'm saying.
So here's the thing.
Because it happens, DG, does not mean in a context though that it is true. That's what I'm saying. Yes, now.
We can argue,
generalize.
We can argue
too much.
We can argue this from today tomorrow. What I'm saying is that there is absolutely nothing wrong in people seeking the right way to do things. If you have an inspiration for a song, this is my conclusion. If you have an inspiration for a song, whether it's a song, whether it's a film, whether it's a what's called, and you see, another problem that we have in this country is also collaboration. Everybody wants to be king of the mountain. So my point is, we live in a society where people want to appear original when they are not. Do you get my point? And there's nothing wrong in drawing inspiration from other people's work, but all you have to do in conclusion is just do things the right way. Approach the artist, original artist of the work. Look, I think what you've done is fantastic. I want to do this. Do you get my point? Reach an accord. Whether you want to collaborate or you want to buy it off him, or that's completely the rights of the artists. Do you get? But in a case where we just act with impunity
but
and
there are
just
laws.
do things the way we want, do you understand? And sometimes it's as a result of the fact that you feel you're bigger. Do you get my point? As an artist, do you understand? So
Look, conclusively,
yeah,
and I draw my conclusion from what you just said. Look, there are laws in place to handle stuff like this. So it's not a talk of sentiments or a talk of morals. Look, if you steal my intellectual property, I'll go to the length of the earth to make sure I get my rights back. So it's as simple as that. And I conclude on that.